Okay, so I'm gonna show you how I use Text Trader. So first thing you gotta do is go to Amazon Trade-in, and then when you see it says Amazon Trade-in right here. When you go down, you have to click where it says Textbooks. Okay, and then to the left, you click on the books, and then it's gonna show you subcategories. Now, I think you could check. You could run the software, the extension all at once for all these, but I don't do it because I feel like if I go into specific areas separately, it's more accurate. So, so what I do is I'm under books. So let me start with education and teaching. It pulls up the books in education and teaching, and I don't go into these subcategories, just like the main ones. Um, I do that, and then once I have it, right here I have the Text Trader software. I click on it, and then it starts loading. Unfortunately, it takes a little. So normally what I do is while this is loading, I check books on Bookscouter. So you're gonna see as long as it's saying that new results are being added, that means it's still loading. So in the meantime, let me go to Bookscouter. Let me refresh this one to see if there's anything new. And you said, what do I look for? Well, when I open it, off the top of my head, the first thing that I look at is who is the buying website. Um, I know Check I've reached the limit, for example, and I know Valor is the only one that I'm buying from right now. So that's what I'm gonna stick with. Another thing that you could do, but I don't do, is quick click request quotes, because sometimes check may be at 78 and then the Valor will be at 76, for example, but it doesn't happen a lot, so that's why I don't do it. So for example, I open this one check, I know I don't have space for any more books, so I close it. I open the next one, textbooks. I don't deal with textbooks. Another one, check. I don't deal with check now. Valor, okay. Valor. Now so it's going for 82. Let me just open another window. Okay, now see, they're going for 82 and this is 73. So plus shipping, it's going to be 77, 77, 78. So it's not going to be worth it. But this is a book that I would reserve a quote for because right now the difference is not that great. But you know, within a few days, someone might throw another copy that's going to be a few extra dollars cheaper. That's going to be not worth you buying it. But let's say if you were buying it, I go into here and then I check the conditions. For example, see, this one I wouldn't get. I like that they have so many ratings, but 84 is not that good for me. It has to, most of the time for me, it has to be like 95 and above. Okay? The same thing here. They have 90 and they only have 882, so I would pass with them. Same thing here. Like, I'm not even looking at this area right now, just telling you how I decide on which side to get it from. 83, forget it. Like, I don't want anything with 83. I would do this 197 to 289 289 ratings. I would do this one because they have 98. I wouldn't do something that has, let's say, 5 ratings or 10 ratings because this is a brand new seller and you just don't know what they're having. This is a grade 1, 4,000. They have 96. This one has 3,000. They have 97. So this is pretty much how I do it. Let me go check back into Text Trader. Okay, so now this window disappeared, so so it's done loading. So you just have to press it so it sorts it from the highest to the lowest. Now it tells you what Amazon is paying, what the buy price is, and what the profit is. The only thing is the buy price does not include shipping. So when they tell you 1087, this does not include shipping. So that $11, you still have to minus $4 for the shipping. So, and they go from the highest to the lowest, and there's nothing that I see in here. Like, for me to click on it, it has to be like, let's say $14, $15, so I know that I'm making $10 after everything. Okay, so once I see this category doesn't have anything, I close it. You go back here to Amazon, click on books again, so it brings you to the main categories, and then I go into engineering. And then, I'm sorry, I have to keep on switching from the screen, it doesn't grasp the entire one. And then I click text trader. And then while this is loading, again, I go into Book Scouter. Okay, this one. We could check this one because I said I don't really use them for Amazon trade-ins. Maybe I should start checking. So we know it's going for 101. This is 117. So okay, book bite I'm not doing. I don't want to waste them on Amazon. See, $4. I don't even click on that. This is 9.73. Another one. Another thing I forgot to mention. Sometimes it's gonna say with access code. I stay away from those, especially with Chegg. I think I risk it with Valor, but sometimes for stupid reason they expect you to send them a used book and still have a access code. Good one. Okay, this one is 73.65, so it's not enough right now. But then again, I would have reserved the quote. Okay, I'll go to the. See, this one I would definitely order from, and they actually have free shipping. They have enough ratings and they have 99%. This one I would order from also because they have 94. This one I would also get it from. This one most likely not. Probably not because I have all the three on the top. This is 02. Let me go to the next one. Check again. Like I said, you could go back to the books, go change the filters to show you books for the past few days, and this way you could sort through it. Maybe you're still gonna be able to find books that quotes that they listed a few days ago that are still valid. Okay, this one is 25. Okay, and this one is going for 11. Now they have it for 11, so $15. And this was what? 25. So $10. Now 92, I know Pentext. 92%, but they have enormous amount of reviews, 77,000. I actually stumbled upon a seller today. It had 1,000,000 reviews. So imagine how many items they sold. Now, like I said, I never pay attention to these, especially when I have a seller like this. The only time I pay attention to the review description is if I have a seller that maybe has 4 or 5 reviews. Then I know that they're probably specific to the condition of each book. This one I would get from this one also. So you could even go back to this one and get it. Now just keep in mind, I got this book before. It says no image available. I think when you print it with let me see. I think on Valor it's gonna show you a different cover. Yeah, see, it's showing a different cover, so this is probably what the cover is supposed to look like. Amazon just doesn't have it uploaded, that's why it says no image available, but it matches here and it matches here. So you could, for example, get that book tested out and make $10. This one was $5. Okay, this is still the same. Okay, that's another one, 47. Okay, so there's only a few dollars difference, so again, I would reserve the quote. Okay, let's look, see, and once it's good or like new, I don't even really pay attention here, because I know it's gonna be a good one. But right now, it just doesn't make any sense to buy it. Let's just see if this one finished. Okay, it's done finishing, so again, now this one shows $26. Let's see. So you click on the blue link, And when I see this book, see it tells you Amazon will buy it for 96.87, someone is selling for 69. Now, I I wouldn't buy from this seller. Something's wrong with this seller. So let's see what the review was. Okay. Oh, it's being sold as a paperback under hardcover. So it's like you think, oh, I'm gonna make $26. And especially when I see such a great difference in prices, I know there's something wrong with this cheap one because most of the time they don't lower the price by $30, $40. So, I close that one. We go to the next one, and now I stopped doing such expensive books just because I'm afraid that Bookscout is just gonna throw some deals and I'm gonna run out of money. So I try to be careful with these expensive ones. But 110. Now with Amazon trade-in, they obviously want a good condition. So then again, this one wouldn't be good. And then look at this, 110, and this is 194. So my guess is the book is in really bad condition. That's why they're giving such a low discount. But you go to the next one. So a lot of these things will be false leads, but you just gotta check it. Okay, 49. I mean, the fact that they have such a long description means that they're trying to cover everything possible that could go wrong with the book, which means they use the same description for every acceptable book. You could give it a try. I mean, you're gonna get it for 54 and sell for 68, so make $14. Now, I don't normally reserve the quote right away because Amazon doesn't change that much. But at least that's how it was before. But then I noticed the other day that I got some books and I went to print the quote and the price was lower. So now Amazon gives you also 7 days to ship the book. So now what I do is I wait, let's say, an extra day before I print the quote and hope that the price doesn't change until the next day, and most of the time it doesn't. So for example, I would get this one. Now, just going back to here, you're gonna see that there's different subcategories you gotta go through. I obviously don't go through all of them. I don't go through children's books. I don't go through comics just because I don't see any value in them. So I just stay obviously to medical books, reference, history, business. So it doesn't take you that long to run it. And I don't check it every day just because there aren't that many deals. So I'll check it every, let's say, 3 to 4 days. And I hope with this one it's pretty clear. I mean, you're always gonna have to take chances, and like I said, every now and then you're gonna take a book that doesn't meet the criteria, but this is just the risk you'd rather take.